Hey, this is Ronnie with By Way of Charleston, and today we're going to make some Gullah Gourmet brownies. And I'm doing mine a little bit different today because I'm going to put a little bit of extra add in. So what I've got today is I'm preheating my oven at 350, and the instructions say to just grease an 8x8 pan. I don't have an 8x8 pan, so I'm just using my regular old 9x13, whatever it might be. So they might not be as thick like this, they'll just be a little bit thinner, but I'll have more of them. So it's not like I've got less, it's just a different size pan. But it does call for an 8x8. So I'm just spraying some non-stick cooking spray because that's what it said to do. It said good, so that's what I'm doing. I mean, the instructions said. And then, so in my bowl here, it says for 1/3 cup of hot water. Which is not a lot of water at all. So I might have to add more. We'll have to see. I'll get it going and then we'll kind of go from there. And then just my brownie mix to it and then stir it up. So let's get this in here. I don't know about you guys, but brownies are one of those things that they're just like easy to have around and make for a great dessert anytime. And today in mine, I'm going to add butterscotch chips, but you could add anything. I just had a craving for butterscotch and I love butterscotch chips, so that's what I'm gonna put in mine today, just because that's what I want. But it would be great with, if you wanted extra chocolate, some mini chocolate chips or chunks of chocolate. The other thing I thought about that a lot of people really love is peanut butter, like peanut butter chips. I actually don't like peanut butter at all. Funny story, when I first told my husband when we started dating that I didn't like peanut butter, he almost was like, I don't think we can date anymore. But I don't like peanut butter. I never have. I'll eat it, just don't like it. But do not give me a banana. I hate bananas. Pioneer Woman doesn't like them either, but oh, this is definitely a thick brownie mix for sure. A whisk might not have been the thing to do. I should have probably just used my spatula. Get most of that out because I'm gonna change utensils here. So, because I'm going to scrape it anyway, so I'm just going to use it. The instructions kind of call for a hand mixer, but obviously you just don't need that. So this is definitely a thick brownie mix. As you can see, like it only called for 1/3 of a cup of water, so it's for sure thick. But I'm sure they'll rise in the oven as they're baking. So I'm just trying to get some of the lumps out so that we don't have too many like dry patches in them. I'm having a tea party this afternoon and I thought, wouldn't brownies be nice for a little tea party? Of course, for my tea party I'm using our Charleston tea that we have here in Charleston from the Charleston Tea Plantation. It's the only tea plantation in North America, which is kind of cool. They have great tours out there if you're ever in town. Head out there and do one of their tours. It's really, really kind of interesting. All right, so I'm just gonna get this guy in here. This is for sure there's my oven heating up. So my oven is all preheated for brownies. Ooh, definitely a thick batter. Somebody's gonna enjoy licking this bowl. It's probably gonna be me. I don't like to share. You know, I see all of these celebrity chefs on Food Network and they always leave a bunch of stuff in their bowl and it drives me crazy. I'm like that could be a whole brownie right there. I'm just gonna spread this out a bit. It's for sure a sticky batter. Sticky and thick. I promise my fingers are washed. You might even see me lick the spoon. I mean, what is brownie mix for if you can't lick the spoon, right? It is thick. I will eat it with my finger. So here's my butterscotch chips. And I'm just gonna sprinkle them in. You could mix them in. I wasn't planning on that. I was just gonna sprinkle them on top and let it just, you know, bake up around it. But you could swirl in peanut butter or almond butter. I might not like peanut butter, but I do like almond butter. I know, which probably seems odd because you would think it would be about the texture of it, but I don't like the texture of peanut butter, but I can handle almond butter. Actually, I have a family recipe for fudge that calls for quite a bit of peanut butter, and I can handle it in things like that because the chocolate is just so strong. And probably this would be the same way of, you know, if you were to put peanut butter chips, although I'm putting a lot on here, it probably would be, the chocolate would be strong enough that depending on how much peanut butter you put in it, might or might not overpower. But I figured chips would just be easy. And then all I'm gonna do is put it into, I might be getting a little carried away with the butterscotch chips. What do you guys think? Huh. But there's still spots, see? Anyway, I'm being OCD at the moment on that. So all I'm gonna do now is put it in my 350-degree oven and bake for about 25 to 28 minutes, it said. My oven runs a little hot, so I'm probably gonna do 25 minutes. And then we'll see what happens when they come out. So it's been 25 minutes and my brownies have been baking away. It actually gave me 25 minutes that, in that 25 minutes I painted my nails. So I'm doing the whole like care fold so I don't ruin them. But look at this, it smells amazing. So I am going to, I literally just pulled them out, so. Oh, they are gooey. I'm gonna let them cool, but just because I want to taste one, I'm gonna steal from the edge over here. And because my nails are still probably a little bit wet, I'm gonna just get in with a fork. And grease in the pan definitely helped there. I can tell they're really easy to pull away. Curious to see how I did with the butterscotch. Hot. Everything a brownie should be. Chocolatey, with a little bit of butterscotch on top. They're hot though, but they're very good. I highly recommend. You guys should try it. Bywayofcharleston.com. You could just search for Gullah Gourmet or Brownies. I'm sure they'll pop up somewhere. Yep, they're very good.